the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, one God. Amen. My dear child, there are two people who care for you more deeply than you may ever fully realize or understand. Yet one of them is carrying a hidden truth inside that has the power to change your world in meaningful ways. Do not step away from this message right now. Remain here until the very end, because something important is waiting for you to hear it completely. Something significant is drawing near to you in this season of your life. Listen closely to every word. Let it settle gently in your heart. The first person thinks of you every single night without fail. Their heart speaks your name like a quiet prayer, whispered into heaven, where only the divine can hear it clearly. Their thoughts return to you again and again, centered around your peace, your happiness, and your well-being. Every part of them remembers you. If there are two people in your life right now, hold that thought in your heart, because the truth has a way of revealing itself, even in silence. The second person feels a powerful pull toward you as well, one they cannot easily deny, no matter how much they try. But their feelings are wrapped carefully inside secrecy, hidden beneath something they are deeply afraid to bring into the light. Their heart beats differently whenever they notice your presence. Whenever your light shines near them, something awakens inside them that they cannot control. They know deep down that once the truth finally comes into the open, everything between you will shift forever in ways neither of you can fully predict. And somewhere inside yourself, you have already sensed it. You have felt that unusual energy existing between two very different currents pulling at your spirit. One feels peaceful, familiar, and safe. The other feels intense, magnetic, and almost unsettling, as though it stirs your soul and disrupts your inner stillness. Yet no matter how much you try, it remains impossible to completely ignore. These two souls have been around your life in ways deeper than what can be seen. One feels connected to a promise made long ago, before words were ever spoken. The other feels connected to a lesson hidden behind layers and disguise. One carries peace. The other carries unfinished truth. Stay with this message, because what is about to unfold may surprise you more beautifully than you expect. One soul sincerely prays for your peace and happiness. Their care is gentle, patient, and steady. The other hides behind soft smiles while carrying something inside that burns like fire and refuses to rest. Both care for you deeply, but only one love feels aligned with peace. The other was born out of regret from something left unsaid, something buried long ago, something they once believed would never rise to the surface. Their care may look like loyalty from the outside, but beneath it lives a confession waiting for the right moment to be spoken aloud. You may have wondered lately why your dreams feel crowded, why certain faces return again and again, why you wake feeling as if someone called your name softly in the middle of the night, why your chest feels full before your mind can explain why. It is because both energies have been trying to reach your heart in different ways. One arrives like peace, the other arrives like noise. One leaves calm behind, the other leaves confusion. One blesses you in silence. The other struggles because truth can only stay hidden for so long before it begins to reveal itself through cracks. And now, clarity is moving closer. Do not turn away from this message. There is a mirror moment approaching very soon in your life, a spiritual crossing point where what was hidden can no longer remain hidden. The truth will rise naturally. The one who truly loves you will speak in a way that calms your inner storm. Their words will feel safe. Their presence will feel steady. The other may reveal themselves through something unexpected, a slip of the tongue, an accidental message, a trembling voice, a look held too long, or an action that no longer matches what they have been trying to say. And when it happens, you will understand. You have been feeling this inner push and pull for a reason. Sudden joy, then confusion, warmth followed by uncertainty. moments of peace interrupted by questions that arrive out of nowhere. This is happening because both individuals are fighting to remain close to your life in different ways. But only one path can remain. There will soon be a moment when someone you least expect will look into your eyes, and their emotions will become impossible to hide. Their voice may tremble, their words may falter, and in that moment, what was hidden will begin to unravel. What they have carried inside will finally come into the light. This truth is not meant to break your peace, it is meant to restore it. You will not need to fight for clarity. You will not need to force anything. What must be revealed will reveal itself. The heavens are already preparing the space for it. Masks will fall away naturally. Hearts will become visible, and one confession will bring freedom. Two souls love you deeply in different ways, but only one was written beside your name with honesty from the beginning. These two energies have been moving around your heart like stars circling through the night sky. One shines openly, the other hides behind shadow. One feels like morning light entering a quiet room, the other feels like fire struggling to stay contained. The pure soul's love moves gently. It asks for nothing, it simply remains. The other carries weight from the past that has reached the edge of being spoken aloud. There may have been a recent night when your spirit felt drawn towards someone for no clear reason. Maybe their face crossed your mind suddenly. Maybe you felt emotion with no explanation. Maybe you woke with heaviness or peace that did not belong to your day. That was not random. One soul was praying for your protection. The other was carrying silent remorse and asking inwardly for forgiveness. Your intuition noticed before your mind did. That inner voice was trying to guide you. Do not ignore what your spirit already recognizes. Soon, a conversation will begin unexpectedly. It may appear ordinary at first, a small message, a late call, a simple exchange, a brief meeting, words you almost overlook. But inside those words, everything will shift. Truth will move through the silence. The one holding the secret may avoid your eyes. Their words may stumble, their energy may feel unsettled. Because their soul already knows it can no longer carry what has been hidden. The time for hiding is ending. The time for truth is arriving. The stage has already been prepared for this unfolding, and through it all, your heart has remained strong, stronger than you know. You have walked through storms you did not fully understand while still keeping faith. You gave love even after disappointment. You stayed kind even after confusion. You believed even after being given reasons not to. And heaven has seen every part of that. Now life begins to answer your faithfulness. The real one, the one aligned with peace, will begin to reveal themselves through small, undeniable signs. There will be kindness that costs them something, effort that feels intentional, words that feel safe against your spirit, moments of timing that seem impossible, yet arrive exactly when needed. You will begin to feel the difference clearly. The difference between someone loving you out of fear and someone loving you from depth. The difference between attachment and peace. The difference between being wanted and being truly cherished. The hidden truth is not arriving to disturb your life. It is arriving to clear the fog from it, to guide your heart gently toward what has always been meant for you. This revelation will not come through chaos. It will unfold naturally, quietly, powerfully. Perhaps through a forgotten message resurfacing. Perhaps through words spoken unexpectedly. Perhaps through a dream too vivid to dismiss. Perhaps through a confession whispered in a moment neither of you planned. But when it happens, something inside you will exhale. You will breathe freely again. The heaviness will lift. The uncertainty that clouded your spirit will disappear like morning dew under soft sunlight. And clarity will feel like peace returning home. This is the turning point in your journey. You are standing between two feelings. One is slowly fading. The other is becoming brighter every day. The fading one taught you strength. It taught discernment. It taught wisdom. It taught you how to survive emotional storms and still remain standing. But the growing one, the brighter one, is about to show you what peace truly feels like in everyday life. It will show you honesty without effort, presence without confusion, love without fear, truth without hiding, and peace without questioning every silence. The growing light will teach you what it feels like to be met fully, to be chosen clearly, to be seen honestly, to be loved without masks. When that clarity arrives, do not look backward. Do not hold on to what was meant only to teach you. Receive what is arriving with open hands. Because what is meant for you will not ask you to live in confusion. It will not ask you to shrink. It will not ask you to guess. It will meet you in truth. And when it does, your spirit will know. You will feel it immediately. Not as chaos, not as fear, but as peace. And peace will be your answer. Do not resist what heaven gently removes from your path. And do not fight what heaven is preparing to place next into your life. Something powerful is waiting for you beyond this truth. Something so sacred it may feel as though you have stepped directly into the life your soul has quietly dreamed about for so long. Stay with this until the very end, because the truth is drawing closer now. And when it arrives, you will understand why heaven allowed you to wait all this time. You waited not to be forgotten, but to be loved in the right way, in the pure way, in the way your spirit has always deserved. My precious heart, what you are about to discover is not meant to break you. It is meant to strengthen you. It will not tear your spirit down. Instead, it will free your heart from the silent confusion it has carried for far too long. Hold on through every word, because what you are feeling right now is not ordinary emotion. It is alignment. It is energy moving into place with purpose. Two souls continue to move around your life at this moment. One carries peace with them wherever they go. The other carries weight they can no longer hide. The peaceful one watches from a distance, sending quiet hopes for your joy, your safety, and your future. The other stands closer. They smile. They speak sweetly. They stay near. But inside them something remains unsettled. Something restless still asks to be revealed. They can feel heaven moving closer to what they tried so carefully to keep hidden. The clock of truth keeps moving, and you are only moments away from hearing what was never meant to remain buried forever. Do not turn away from this unfolding. There is a reason you have been receiving mixed signals lately. When one soul touches your spirit gently, you feel calmness wash over you. You feel your thoughts settle. You feel peace enter quietly. It is as though your heart beats in harmony with something greater than words. But when the other connects with you, everything feels different. Your chest tightens, your thoughts race, questions begin circling, your intuition becomes louder. Something whispers softly inside you that not everything is as it seems. That is not fear speaking. That is wisdom. Heaven has been using your own feelings as a guide. Your spirit has been sensing what your eyes could not fully name. It has been teaching you the difference between what feels genuine and what only appears to be. Soon, something unexpected will happen. A moment will arrive without warning, and it will pull away a mask completely. It may come through a phrase spoken too quickly, a name mentioned where it does not belong, a silence held too long, a look that says more than words, or a truth accidentally slipping through what was meant to remain hidden. But whatever form it takes, it will cut through illusion. It will bring clarity instantly, and suddenly you will see who has been honest with you and who has only been pretending. Stay with this process. The truth is closer than you think. You may notice this shift during your very next interaction with them. The true soul will meet your eyes without fear. There will be no hidden motive behind their expression, no strategy, no performance, only sincerity, only respect, only something steady and clear. The other may watch your reaction carefully. They may laugh too much, explain too much, speak too quickly. Try to cover discomfort with charm, but this time your spirit will see through it with ease, because confusion is no longer being allowed to remain near your heart. What once felt like loss will reveal itself as freedom. What feels like an ending will quietly become the doorway to a beginning you did not know was waiting. Stay through this message. A conversation is coming, a real one, an important one. It may not arrive when you expect. It may come at an ordinary hour in an ordinary moment. But when it comes, your soul will recognize it immediately. You will feel that it was guided. The one who truly values you will not hide. They will not hesitate behind masks or half-truths. They will simply arrive with openness. Their heart will speak before their words do. They will say what they mean, and their eyes will carry truth before a sentence is even finished. In that moment, you will realize something sacred. Love was never meant to confuse you. It was never meant to leave you questioning your worth. It was never meant to make you feel unsafe. Love was meant to bring healing. It was meant to feel like truth. It was meant to feel like peace. Stay with that knowing, because once this unfolds fully, your life will begin to find balance faster than before. Your energy will begin attracting peace instead of struggle, rest instead of exhaustion, honesty instead of uncertainty. The right soul will move toward you with openness and clarity, and the one holding the hidden truth will begin to fade quietly away. Not through anger, not through punishment, but because truth can no longer support what was built on hiding. Heaven is closing that chapter carefully, with gentleness, with protection, with purpose. It is making sure your heart does not repeat the same pain again. Something beautiful is already being created behind the scenes for you. 2 souls cared for you, but only one was brave enough to love you honestly, and that is the one heaven continues to preserve for you. So keep your heart open, keep your faith strong, keep your spirit ready, because the message approaching you will not only reveal who truly loves you, it will also reveal why you were protected all this time. Stay with that, because the miracle is still approaching. My chosen one, the energy around you is shifting even now. The divine is aligning hearts, revealing intentions, separating truth from illusion, clearing what no longer belongs, making room for what does. And what comes next may move your soul in the gentlest way. There are moments when love can be felt before it is ever spoken aloud. You know those moments. You feel them before words exist. That is the connection you hold with the true soul. They do not need many words to reach you. Their silence carries meaning. Their presence says enough. Even distance cannot quiet what your spirit feels from them. Meanwhile, the other soul, the one carrying the hidden truth, feels the weight growing heavier. They can feel the universe closing in around what they tried to keep buried. They know the truth is nearing the surface, and they know they cannot stop it forever. Do not ignore the signs appearing around you now. Something powerful is waiting just ahead. Soon a choice will become visible before you. Not a choice of logic, not one made by overthinking. A choice of spirit. One path will feel soft, calm, and welcoming like home returning to you. The other may feel intense or exciting for a moment, but over time it will drain you from within. That feeling is your answer. Notice where peace lives. Notice where your breath softens. Notice where your nervous system settles. The pure soul will never rush you. They will never pressure you. They will never disturb your peace to prove their love. They will simply love. Freely, steadily, without asking you to abandon yourself. But the one hiding the truth may begin to panic as your awareness sharpens. They may explain too much, react too strongly, try harder than before, because they can feel you waking up to what your spirit has already begun to understand. They know you are seeing clearly now. Hold on to that clarity. Very soon you may receive an unexpected message. It may come late in the evening, or in the exact moment your thoughts drift toward them. It may arrive in a way that feels almost impossible to ignore. And when it arrives, pay attention to how your spirit responds. If your heart feels lighter afterward, if your breathing softens, if peace enters the room, it carries truth. If your chest feels heavy, if confusion returns, if your mind begins spinning again, that is also your answer. Heaven is revealing what was hidden for so long. Do not turn away from it now. You have lived enough. You have felt enough. You have survived enough to recognize what is real. The divine did not bring you through difficult seasons to leave you bitter. It brought you through them to make you wise, to make you strong, to make you capable of recognizing truth when it finally arrives. And now you are entering a chapter where wisdom becomes your strength, where clarity becomes your protection, where peace becomes your guide. The hidden truth is not here to wound you, it is here to lift you higher. Because after truth comes clarity. And after clarity comes a peace so deep it quiets every storm that once kept you awake through the night. When this reaches you, breathe slowly. Let your shoulders soften. Do not chase, do not force. Do not struggle against what is unfolding. Do not hold tightly to what no longer flows naturally. The truth does not need effort to stand. It stands by itself. Heaven is asking you now to let everything unfold in its own time. Because what is leaving your life is not true love. And what is coming toward you no longer needs to hide. Here's the continuation revised in the same style. Timestamps removed, wording adjusted slightly while preserving the original tone and flow, formatted into shorter paragraphs with a blank line between each. It is a distraction that no longer serves your path, and what is entering your life now carries something sacred, peaceful, and deeply fulfilling. It is not arriving to confuse you. It is arriving to meet you where your spirit has long been waiting. My dear child, let this be your confirmation from above. The true soul loves you more deeply than words could ever fully express. They carry no hidden motives, no secret intentions, and no masks between what they feel and what they show. What they offer is sincerity. What they carry is genuine care. Their presence will feel like still water after a long storm has finally passed. In the moment you truly recognize them, your heart will begin to rest in a way it has not rested in a very long time. That is when destiny gently takes its rightful place in your life. Hold on through these coming days, because everything will soon become clear. Truth will no longer stay hidden in the shadows. What has remained concealed will rise fully into the light, and what has felt missing will begin returning to you in ways more beautiful than you expected. Two souls may have loved you deeply in their own ways, but heaven has already chosen the one written beside your name long before your story on earth began. And when you meet that truth fully, everything will make sense. You will understand why certain doors closed, why certain people drifted, why confusion lingered, why waiting became part of your path. You will see that heaven was never testing your heart to break it. It was protecting it with care. And now, as the final pieces begin to settle into place, you will start to understand that real love does not beg to be trusted. It does not demand proof. It does not ask you to abandon your peace. It simply exists. Steady, pure, unshaken. The genuine soul is drawing closer with every passing day. Even now they are being prepared to meet you with complete honesty. No secrets hidden behind their words. No confusion clouding the connection between you. When your paths cross again, something inside you will feel instantly calm. There will be no chasing, no guessing, no overthinking, no lingering doubt asking questions in the middle of the night. Only a quiet knowing, a calm certainty, a peaceful recognition that this is the love meant for you all along. My beloved one, your spirit has traveled through many storms to arrive here. You have walked through uncertainty. You have sat with questions. You have loved through silence. You have endured moments where clarity felt far away. But every step has brought you here. The false bond was part of the lesson. The true bond is the gift waiting beyond it. And as you step into this sacred chapter, you may feel heaven's approval surrounding you like a whisper. You endured. You remained open. You stayed patient. You believed even through difficult seasons. And now the moment is arriving. The next sunrise will not simply bring another ordinary day. It will carry truth with it. Truth that turns tears into testimony. Truth that transforms confusion into wisdom. Truth that turns old wounds into proof of your strength and growth. Two souls may have reached toward you, but only one loved you with complete sincerity from the heart. Heaven is now preparing to reveal what your spirit has sensed all along. It feels like distant thunder before rain arrives. You can feel it building. You can feel something shifting before you can fully name it. Two souls may still reach for you in silence, but their intentions stand on opposite sides of the divine line. One is moved by pure light, by honesty, by care. They pray for your peace quietly when no one is watching. They hold space for your happiness without needing recognition. The other is driven by unfinished regret, by what they wish they had said, by what they fear will happen when the hidden truth finally reaches the surface. Do not step away from this path. The process of alignment has already begun. The soul chosen for you has already passed through the season of patience. They have watched you move through uncertainty. They have felt your struggle. They have seen your heart trying to make sense of mixed emotions and unanswered questions. And through it all, they remained steady. They remained a quiet source of strength. Their energy surrounded you like a silent prayer, like a covering, like peace waiting nearby. Meanwhile, the one carrying the hidden truth feels the weight growing heavier every day. Their explanations continue rehearsing inside their mind. Their silence feels louder to them now. Their heart feels unsettled.